Hello, I'm going to sing the song Champion today. You could probably barely hear it in the background. I was going to cheat a little bit with some music. Oh, I wonder if they're going to get me... Hold on, let me turn it down because I don't want to get in trouble for using someone else's music. But it'll scroll the words for me. So, it'll scroll the words so I can sing along. I tried so hard to see it. Tried so hard to see it. Took me so long to believe it. That you choose someone like me to carry your victory. Perfection could never earn it. You give what we don't deserve, and you take all the broken things and raise them to glory. You are my champion. Giants fall when you stand undefeated. Every battle you won. I am who you say I am. You flood me with confidence. I am seated in the heavenly place, undefeated, with the one who has conquered it all. Woo! Now I can finally see it. You're teaching me how to receive it. So let all the striving cease. This is my victory. You are my champion. Giants fall when you stand undefeated. Every battle you won. I am who you say I am. You crown me with confidence. I am seated in the heavenly place, undefeated, with the one who has conquered it all. You've conquered it all. There is nothing missing. There is nothing missing. There is nothing missing. There is nothing empty. There is nothing void. You conquered it all. You conquered it all. Woo! We are your victory. And when I lift my voice and shout, every wall comes crashing down. I have the authority Jesus has given me. When I open up my mouth, miracles start breaking out. I have the authority Jesus has given me. When I lift my voice and shout, every wall comes crashing down. I have the authority Jesus has given me. When I open up my mouth, miracles start breaking out. I have the authority Jesus has given me. with the one who has conquered it all. Every giant fall, undefeated. Every battle you won. I am who you say I am. You crown me with confidence. I am seated in the heavenly place, undefeated. By the power of your name, I am seated in the heavenly place, undefeated. By the power of your name, I am seated in the heavenly place, undefeated. Undefeated with the one who has conquered it all. With the one who has conquered it all. You are my champion. Giants fall when you stand undefeated. Every battle you won. I am who you say I am. You flood me with confidence. I am seated in the heavenly place, undefeated, with the one who has conquered it all. I actually have a super funny song about that, a funny story. And so I was actually spending Easter, I get my years mixed up sometimes, but I was with my oldest son, and we were at the river for Easter, and I had gotten like sushi, and what did I get, like chocolate chip cookies, and I don't remember what I got to drink, but it was probably something really good, because it's Easter. We're having Easter at the river, and we had our dogs with us, and our dogs are kind of scary, but like if someone's coming, I would put them on the leash, right? So we had a Queensland Heeler, who's like the alarm dog, and then my son's dog is a Caucasian bear dog, or Russian bear dog, or whatever they call it. He's scary looking. He's huge too, and he looks like a lion. You know, like who in their right mind would mess with the dog? You know, he's such a lover, but at the same time, he's like, he could kill a bear, probably. That's probably why they call him that. I don't know. I wouldn't mess with somebody's dog like that. Anyway, so we were at the river, and I was telling my son I just come from church, and I was excited about this new song. And guess what song I was singing? I was singing this song to my son. I was like, guess what? You know, and I'm standing in the river. I got my bathing suit on. I'm playing with my dogs and stuff, and I'm singing it even louder than I sang it in this video, because we're outside, nobody's really around, and I was just singing at the top of my lungs, and I was super excited about the song, right? And so it was at least 10 times louder than what I sang on this video. But anyways, so and I was like, this is such a cool song, right? And he's like, Mom, we need to go. Like, he felt something in his spirit, like, you know? And he was looking in that direction, because like, as he was looking, I kind of followed what he was looking. There was a truck that came up, and then, not to offend you, whatever kind of dog you have, but this guy had some dopey dogs, okay? And they were like a boxer type, so didn't mean to offend people, but hey, it is what it is. It's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And these dogs didn't know, like, what they're doing. They're just off the leash, running towards us. And I'm like, oh, great. Well, we're leaving anyways, right? I felt it was time to go. My son knows it's time to go, and I felt like, yes, he's right, it's time to go. So I'm getting my dogs on the leash. But it didn't matter, because these dogs are off the leash, so my dogs are all, like, you know, excited and stuff. And I was like, could you please put your dog on the leash? We're just getting our stuff, and we're leaving. Like, you could have the space. You get the whole river, you know what I mean? We are leaving, you know? And so like trying to like talk neighborly, but like put your dogs on a leash so we can get out of here and you can have the space or whatever. So anyways, it was an older Caucasian guy. It turned out he wasn't a gentleman, at least not that day. And so he pulled a knife on me and my son. And so I'm not going to tell like the whole story, but I'm just going to switch it. If you've ever seen like Crocodile Dundee, where he's like, that's not a knife, this is a knife. So it was like God's version of that story. And I found it like looking back on the day, I think it was really cool that I was singing like our victory song at the river, and I didn't even know we were gonna like have that kind of encounter, you know. And like, okay, so if I would have, you know, got my phone, called 911, first of all, we don't even know if the cops would help us because we don't even know. Second of all, it was way, way down the road. Like, I don't know if they would even get there in time, you know? And so it's just like all these, like, what if, whatever. And when you're in, like a moment like that, you're just, like, thinking real quick, okay, what do we do the next moment? But the guy wasn't very smart because if I wasn't trying to hold on to my dogs, they could have easily devoured him, you know, especially the big dog. And so here we are looking out for this guy's health, and he's obviously not looking out for ours and pulling a knife on us. And so somehow we made it back to the car, and we made it to the van, and I saw this couple that had just gotten back from hunting, and I said, hey, can you watch our back? This guy just pulled a knife on, you know, me and my son, and we just want to get the dogs in the car and get out of here. And they're like, yeah, and they're like armed because they were just doing some shooting. So they were watching our back while we got in the car, and by the time I was pulling out and I'm driving down, the guy's truck is gone. I was like, can you believe that? He pulled a knife on us, and he was threatening to us, and he was the one running. So it just totally reminded me of like, just like how God shows up for us. And it it was just ironic that he came like right after I sang that song. And then my son was like feeling from the Lord, like something's gonna happen right now, we better get out of here. And so it's really cool how God works, like his alert system. Like I'm thinking about my son's alert system going off, my little dog who's like an alarm dog, my big dog who's like scary, you know. And then that couple just happened to be finishing up hunt or shooting, whatever they were doing. I don't ask questions out there. It's the middle of nowhere, but they were doing something, you know, fun with guns out there. And so they were there to watch our back so we could drive away safely and everything. And I thought it was just really cool how like God orchestrated our safety and everything. And so I'll probably never forget that song, and me and my son will probably laugh about that story for a long time. So I hope that song blesses you. I highly recommend it. So the version I listen to probably the most is the Maverick City music version. I think that's with Brandon Lake and like other people. There's like a whole list of names, but it's a very, very good song. All right, hope you have a blessed day.